Hi, I'm Nancy,
And I'm Anna.
and we are going to talk about being bilingual in our own country. And in my personal case, I had the opportunity of studying in a bilingual college. So I grew up learning Spanish and English at the same time. So I think that's why I know English now. And it was great because I don't remember like studying English. It was natural because I was a child, and it's very useful now. Um,
Okay, for me, it was kind of the same story. I grew up learning English, not like studying it. I went to school where we had English class every day. So yeah, it was. I actually don't remember like studying English. It went like very natural. I was trying to remember, but I mean, I don't. I think that since kindergarten, or I don't know.
yeah, me either.
And it's kind of cool. It's giving us a lot of opportunities now in these days and some advantages. What could be some advantage for you?
Well, I think nowadays in Mexico it's becoming very common to speak two languages, and it's very useful for work. It's like you, it's a natural request. You now have to know at least two languages, and English is the most common. So I think it gives you really great opportunities at getting a job or working.
Yes, me too. I think, people before used to say like having the English language is like an extra for now, but nowadays it's like a requirement. You have to be bilingual. I mean, you have to learn at least two languages. And I was talking to a friend last day, and he was talking to me, and he said, "Oh, it's cool because I have through two languages, like I mean, I'm sorry." He grew up with those two languages, and he's like, and I'm going now for the third one. And I was like, oh my god, I need that. And he was like, you should do that because it is so important and you gain some advantages.
Yeah, and I had the opportunity to learn French for 3 years, but I didn't practice at all. So I learned like the basic things, but some vocabulary words, some verbs, some grammar structures, and I can like have a conversation of presentation, but it's not that I can speak French. So I think the important thing is to practice and not just to study the languages. You have to like live with the language.
Yes, I studied French too, but it was like for summer, and
Okay.
I I I didn't like it so much because I mean I think the teacher has a lot to do with how you like the language or not, how he teaches you, and it wasn't very cool. I mean, it was like boring for me. That is why I didn't keep on the language, and I think I didn't give it that interest. And I think English is very easy to grow up with because I mean we have songs in English, we have movies, we can do a lot of things. I mean, even in your cell phone, you can download some apps so you can practice your English or any language you are studying.
Yeah. Um, well, I think here in Mexico, being bilingual, it's not like you go to street and you hear someone speak English. I didn't think that happened, but many people knows two or more languages.
Yes, and I think it's like the universal language.
Yeah.
Everyone should know how to talk in English and how to keep on a conversation. And yes, I think it's very cool to be bilingual in our own country. I mean, because sometimes there are some words in Spanish or English that describes more the situation or your feelings.
Yes.
Yes, like I don't know, like freaking out. It's like how do you say
If you
it?
translate that, doesn't sound good enough.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Well, and we're gonna give a reflection about
Yes. About the class.
yes.
I think the class is great. It's like help us a lot to improve and improvise our English and help us to have confidence in ourselves.
Yes, me too. I think it's cool that we are using like some other tools to learn English, like the vocabulary, not just the book, because
It's boring.
it's so boring. Yes, and it actually doesn't help us with the TOEFL exam. It doesn't really have like some tips or I've never seen even the word TOEFL written on the
In the
book.
book, yeah.
Yes. And I think it's cool. And since we had a lot of projects and like the video or this video, I mean it helps us a lot with our confidence.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
So that's it.
That's all.
Well, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.